Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Interstellar Quest playthrough of Kerbal Space Program. We're just tidying up the last few little bits of science that we could have got from the probe around Gilly, so we're now in a near Gilly environment. Just going to collect the science off of this probe and transmit it back to the KSC. So material study what in space near Gilly. High radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. It looks like it would be fun to paint the rocket with this. It's worth 40 science. Observing the mystery goo. It's worth 24 science. The goo feels right at home here. Gravity data worth 64 science. The sensor picks up fluctuations in the gravity of this lumpy body. The magnetometer data, there's nothing there. Certainly didn't capture a magnetic field. 1.5 science. Oops. So we have orbital telescope. From this elevation it may be simpler to just drop down to the surface to get a closer look. Pretty close, worth 48 science. .96 science from the plasma wave scan. What else have we got? I thought we had some other things. Gilly pressure data. Some gravity data. And I think that's it. Okay, we've got a little bit more data off the altimetry scanner. Just send that back. And see if we've got anything off the multispectral one as well. Yep, 136 science. Transmit that back. Getting quite a lot of science off this probe then, it was worth coming back for. Okay, we'll just leave this in orbit then around Gilly. Just wait for it to finish transmitting all the information back. Looks like we might have an encounter down here, so I'm just going to raise the Perry up slightly. I didn't mean to go that far. Let's bring it back in orbit again. And if we leave it in orbit around Gilly, we've got a mapping probe there in case we need they've been there, done that, probe from scan south. That looks okay. Okay, cool. Thanks very much. So I'm going to go back to the KSC as soon as this is finished transmitting all that data. Okay, and so with all of the science that we managed to collect around Gilly and Eve, we've been able to unlock a few devices on the tech tree. They are the antimatter collector, which you can see just at the top of the probe there, antimatter containment device, and also the warp drive. So I've put them on a probe, just very basic probe, and we're launching that to go into orbit around Kerbal, and we'll collect some antimatter and then test out the warp drive probably in a later episode. So you can see I'm having a bit of troubles keeping this launch vehicle pointed in the right direction, so in a future iteration of this launch vehicle I'll probably add some more torque like an advanced SAS or some RCS. Just doing the circularisation now of the orbit, and you can see that there's quite a lot of trouble here keeping this pointed in the same direction as well, so it's not a particularly stable spacecraft. So now we can see that I'm charging up the containment device and we are collecting antimatter, but I'm not getting enough power in off my solar panels to keep the batteries charged and the containment device. So I decided to launch another vehicle, which is a bit smaller, and it's got some RTGs in it, so it should be able to keep the containment device charged and also the batteries, so that if we do go into an eclipse, hopefully it won't blow up. Left the other vehicle in orbit anyway, just so we can see how it copes. So okay, so thanks very much for watching, and hope to see you in another episode shortly.